Super fast mode, no, not really. That's, not my thing, I'm just stealing it. A little bit of a plug for Only Use Me Blade, who does Modern Warfare 2 videos on YouTube. Check him out. Yeah, there's really not a lot of skill in knifing in Modern Warfare 2, but the strategy required to get into position to knife people is very high skill, and also throwing knives are pretty difficult, so there's that. Anyway, back to Pokemon. Check out Only Use Me Blade. Also, Wings of Redemption, Hutch, they're all good also. I think Sea Nanners is the other one I liked. Anyway, here's a double battle. You only control your own. Steven's guys are generally positioned well to defeat Team Magma here. He's strong against most of what they can do. And even though my stuff's not very good for levels, I mean, look at that, I'm almost 10 back on the Mighty, and it doesn't matter. As long as you don't do anything stupid, you're good. So you get a super effective there. Really, this isn't a hard battle, and it's the last one you fight against Magma. So you get cool music at least. So there's something. And that'll just about do it. Yeah, Steven finally loses a poke, but you know, the match is almost over, and he just throws a thunder out there, and that'll take care of this. Really, pretty simple. Anyway, now you finally get dive from Steven, you know, plot-based delays, because, you know, every major evil organization needs to have some kind of chance thing preventing the good guys from stopping them before it gets really bad. So, yeah, Team Aqua's been off there messing with whatever they're messing with underwater while we fought through a gym and battled their rivals who tried to stop us anyway, despite that we could have just told them, you know, look, you're about to get screwed here. Nope. Logic doesn't prevail when they're using plot devices. So I pick up some X repels, stock up on attack and defend with the X's preceding as usual, and I'm off. Yeah, anyway, I'm a big fan of Modern Warfare 2 in some regards. Especially using weapons that people don't like a whole lot, like the ACR and the noob tubes. Things that really piss people off when you kill them with them. Especially the noob tube. There's a lot of irrational hate for the noob tube. Like, I'll get more anger for killing people with a grenade launcher than I will for shooting them with a rocket launcher like the AT-4 RPG. And actually, the grenade launcher is harder to use than the AT-4 RPG, which are pretty much dumbfire, huge splash radius things. And in the AT-4's case, it even goes in a straight line for you. But nope, it's the noob tube, that's a noob weapon. Whatever logic people use. Yeah, I screwed up my surf puzzle there, briefly. So, yeah, you get lots of complainers. And it's pretty fun to kill them with things they don't like dying to. Which is pretty much anything, but especially certain kinds of things. Yeah, the strength puzzles here aren't that bad. This one's probably the hardest in the game, and it's still pretty straightforward. You just kick the boulders out of the way like I showed you, and you're done. And you get to Kyogre, I guess. And you actually have to fight Maxie for the first time in the game. I don't think I fought him prior to this. Oh no, it's not Maxie, it's, what's his face? Fought Maxie a number of times. Anyway, yeah, the Korean organization battles are not hard. As long as you use any kind of strategy and you're leveled up more than like 2 levels, you're good. They don't use a lot of strategies, and they don't have a lot of pokes, so you're set. And I actually do pick up Lock On, because I don't want to get double teamed like I did against that stupid Swellow pre-evolution, I guess Tailo. I almost lost to like a level 20 Tailo on the mountains. So yeah, with Lock On I can guarantee a hit. Although unfortunately, that's not one of the 26 moves I logged. And there's a reason for that. That's because it itself can miss. So that's not good. Lock-on's really more like a use for like a precursor to thunder when you want to make sure thunder hits or something. Or maybe like zap cannon is probably your best bet. Something really high power but low accuracy. You'd use lock-on. It's a shame you can't get one-hit KO moves on it. Yeah, Muddy Water sucks compared to Surf. So in the base game, or really any time, it's not a good move. You just use Surf instead. It's better in every way. Better accuracy. Well, actually, it's the same damage, but better accuracy, which makes it better overall. Anyway, I'm going to go out of my way a little bit here because I'm going to want to have fly access to the town in the west, and the only way to do that is to visit it. So I'm just going to surf over there first. I don't strictly have to go there yet, but I'm going to have to go to the Sky Pillar eventually anyway, so might as well get it out of the way now. And yeah, I get caught in random trainer battles. It annoys me. Gyarados is ×4 weak to stabbing, so I'm just going to throw him out there and finish this off. Good game there, Swimmer Annoyer. And yeah, I switched stabbing up to the front because pretty much anything I fight at this point is going to have water types. Try to bypass as many trainers as I can. And this one, yeah, she like looks away and looks back right at the last second, and I get to fight one of the worst things in the game. Actually, it's the worst in Emerald, and arguably one of the worst Pokemon overall. I mean, Love Disc is just bad. Although, that's another one of those stories. I almost got killed by her once, that very swimmer, in like one of my first playthrough on this game, because it paralyzed and confused me, and I only had one good Pokemon, and basically it kept hurting itself in its confusion or getting frozen, and it was raining out. So that stupid Love Disc had extra speed too. It was just like the perfect storm of annoyance. And yeah, I'm trying to find my way into Sootopolis. And I'll get there eventually. And I want to use up my weaker repels first. And of course, one last annoying swimmer. But T-Bolt takes care of him. Peace. And yep, here we get stuck with more quote-unquote plot. As much as these games get, I suppose. Kind of interesting. You can surf like right up to those things, and they don't so much as bug you at all. You can even like try going between them, and really there's no penalty for doing it. I always found that kind of entertaining. So yeah, you just talk to this guy who like looks way older on this sprite level than when you actually like see him otherwise. Spoilers! He's actually like not an old dude, but he really looks like an old dude there. Anyway, heading off to the Sky Pillar, starting to use the max repels finally. And yeah, he says he's sorry for leaving you behind. Not that it matters, because you had to come there anyway. I guess I could have just warped us here. That would have been nice. That would have been the nice thing to do. But nope. So you just fall through and go up a couple levels. And there you go. Legendary Pokemon. Fly over. And yeah, he comes out of the sky and negates weather effects. Like just like he does when you actually battle with him. There's no weather effects while that guy's around. And then he leaves. And that about takes care of it. These guys are sorry for their mistake. They wander off. You get Waterfall, but you can't use it yet because you have to beat the gym. Typical theme in this game. But we're not doing that yet. We're going over here. Right back to the Sky Pillar. And I'm sure by now you can guess why I'm going right back to the Sky Pillar. It's not like it's like rocket science or something. Yeah, we have to go get Rayquaza, but you know what? They made it harder this time. Now you need the Mach Bike to go over holes. So you guys get to watch some epic failure with what I really hate, the Mach Bike. Yeah, this thing pisses me off. I do not like... Oh yeah, repels effects wear off. Sorry, you're falling through the hole. And of course I have to switch So let's Chester back into the front so I don't run into random encounters from being too low level. Yeah, this isn't one of my better skill showings, the use of this mock bike. I never really practiced to go to it. Like, I didn't really run on the bike trail very much, or run around with the bike a whole lot, so I screw up with it a lot. But I do get through here on this game, on this video. But yeah, it gets ugly. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next part for the exciting conclusion of Let's Fail at Mock Biking. Me and team signing off for now.